we had undergone some kind of a renewal. We had moved into a performance space that we created, and we added an art gallery to it called the Isobar on the Canadian side. We had begun to feature small, intimate performances there to go along with the orchestra season. So when the pandemic happened, we started to almost right away to film distanced musical events and to try to get them up onto our YouTube channel.
Yeah, the truth hits you over the head like an anvil. Tragedy and lies, a fear you have to swallow.
But in the summertime, there was a bit of an opportunity when the Sarnia City Council decided to shut down the downtown core to encourage the support of small businesses during COVID. And this happened every weekend for 10 weeks between July and September. So what we did was we put musicians in the window, and we ran a cord out to a speaker on the sidewalk, and we arranged chairs in distance pods on the street. We had different musical acts every week, and we would include members of the orchestra in this run. Almost everyone donated their time, so it became a big rent party for us, and it kept light on us in the community that we had enough we had enough confidence now as an organization to see if we could put on an entire season, but to deliver it online, digitally.
And then there'll be subsequent releases as we progress into the concert season.
That's right. Every month between December, it'll be late December to late April. I remember that above all, we're not essential, so we've been struggling, but we are preferred. So we're going to try to remain preferred for our bridge to communities, and to try to get the product to them as easily as possible. We took a look around to see how the larger orchestras in the States had been surviving and had been even flourishing during this time, and it was the orchestras who had the strongest community support. So that's what's kept us going.
Orange sky, don't go. Manhattan looks like someplace else. It's cloudy with the low fog shell.
Can you share some broad strokes for maybe kind of the future picture of the International Symphony Orchestra, Anthony?
Being a symphony orchestra, and having to truncate your lineup, that was doable, and we're able to do that, of course, because that's part of the experience. However, being a full orchestra, that means we would be, organizations like ours will be the last to be allowed onto the concert stage. Audiences will be allowed to fill halls before we are allowed onto a stage. When the symphony singers are a choir to perform with us, there's about 100 people on the stage. And early on in the pandemic, choirs were considered a potential super spreader thing. So, hence we will be going back in increments, and we look forward to it, but we are focused completely on trying to fulfill our mandate for the communities on a motion capture level, so we can continue to feed it as sort of to consider ourselves a sort of content provider. Only the content is like the most glorious and moving and life-changing content you could possibly have available.